Everyone has a secret. Some are indifferent to it. Others are afraid of it. As a celebrity, denying their existence is always wrong. It's a matter of time before they make it to our files.
Today we have arrested the sweet boy, the good-looking, the Umar Inayat, who's come out with the album called Be The One. His song Tenu Leke Jana. He has to answer a lot of questions today, and he's the arrested one at cell 224.
Umar Inayat, who do you think you are? Before that, take off your glasses and your pointless accessories.
Do I have to?
Yes, you do. Wipe away that excessive smile on your face as well. Some sort of a rich boy, aren't you, huh?
Okay. Mr. Tough Cop.
So, Umar Inayat, you know why you've been called to cell 224?
I don't really understand. This is all pointless. You know, you've arrested me for some reason or the other, but...
It's all pointless. Wouldn't you know about that because you're the lawyer, huh?
Yeah, I've sort of studied it.
You've sort of studied it, but you haven't really studied it. You don't know much about law, do you?
Well, yeah, that's why I'm a musician, I guess.
Yeah, because obviously you couldn't become a lawyer, so there you go.
Wrong accusations.
Wrong accusations, yeah.
Yeah.
Why is it wrong? Why couldn't you become a lawyer?
Don't like the system, you know. They're all
What's
playing
wrong with
around
the system?
everything. See, you got me here. You put me here for no reason.
They play around in every field. They play around in music as well. That's what you were whining about right now as well. They play around everywhere.
Yeah.
But you couldn't let yourself be played around in the law ground because that was tougher.
Not exactly. But since I really enjoy the fact that I want to be something in life and I enjoy it more.
You couldn't be something in law.
Well, that was what my parents wanted, and this is what I want. So I sort of did something for them, and at the end of the day, they gave me the opportunity to be something I want in life. I don't want to be crying over the fact that, you know, I'm not something which I'm not. You know, I don't want to be a lawyer if I don't want to.
Because you were never really a good student, were you?
I was.
You were?
Yeah, I was pretty reasonable. I scored a 2-2, which is the qualifying degree everywhere in the world.
Okay, but you couldn't like take it forward. You couldn't take that up as your, you know, maybe the career.
Would you like to go on with something which you don't really want? You wanted to be a cop.
Why did you go on with it for the longest period of time? How much do you know about law?
I definitely know enough. I definitely know enough for the fact that, you know, one should not be held, and this could be a case against you because this is false imprisonment. This is against my freedom to be free in Pakistan. And I'll see you after this case, after justifying myself.
Why don't you prove it? Why don't you get me arrested and we'll see about that, huh?
Well, you could be arrested as well for using your prerogative powers or whatever you want to call them and, you know, accuse me of everything you want to.
Because...
Everything is not true what you have in mind, mister.
You try to talk too much. That's what all lawyers do.
Yeah, well, I studied...
Lawyers talk. Musicians can't talk for them to save their lives. That's all you can do. That's all you learned in law school, to talk, right?
It helps.
Umar Inayat, first accusation, yes, you're a cute, smiley boy, you're a smiley face. Everybody's seen that on TV, trying too hard to be somebody you're not, because obviously you're not a lawyer, you're not a musician, so, but you're pretty much a musician, right, according to yourself?
I definitely am successful, I guess.
Define success.
Well, being appreciated by 1,000 people in just 2 months after you get, you know, the spotlight and people hailing.
The brightest flame burns the quickest. Anyways, 2 months, you make it all. I wonder how you get so much airtime, because irrespective of everything else, irrespective of the quality, yeah, you want to smile about it, don't you?
No, I don't. I'm taking it very seriously. Yeah.
Yeah, like we all take you very seriously. No? Yeah. What is success, Umar Inayat?
Well, success is different for everybody, but for me, it's
about having your face on TV. Is that success?
Initially it was. Yes. I wanted
Such a low benchmark you have for success. No wonder you couldn't be a lawyer.
Well, it's not just about coming on television. It's about
you
people.
You just said it yourself, yeah. Umar, what are you talking about? You just said it yourself. Initially, it was success that you were on TV. You could have been on TV if you were a great lawyer as well.
Yeah,
but since you weren't,
how many people look at lawyers that way, the way they would look at musicians? Musicians are
looked down upon in this society. Musician is not even considered an official profession in Pakistan.
Well, things need to change now.
What? Things need to change.
I'll tell you what.
If you were a lawyer, you would have a lot more respect in this society than you have.
I love the people who love me for my work, man, and that's
who loves you. Your mother.
There are a lot more than that, man. There are
your
a
cousins.
lot more. I went to
your
this
brother.
concert. You have to listen to understand where I'm coming from.
Where are you coming from?
Would you listen? Would you listen to me? You know,
Make me listen. Give me something to hear.
Okay, I'll tell you what. Success to me is not just being coming on television.
Yeah.
It's not just that. Initially, it was why? Because I had not seen myself on television.
Because you did not have a scope.
That was the first step towards it.
No, it wasn't.
The second step was
that's
standing in a concert with 1,000
thing I've
people.
ever heard about somebody's definition of being popular or success.
You call this low, 1,000 people just hailing over the fact that, you know, I'm singing. You call that not successful? People loving me for the work I do, people loving me for the song I've made, and
did you
call
make that song?
Of course I did. I write it myself. I compose it myself. And I'm really proud of that.
Did you pay for that song?
My dad.
Daddy paid for the song. Umar Inayat, you're so successful, aren't you? You're so successful.
Why? Does that you?
No.
Is that a crime?
No, it's brilliant. I wish everybody's dad was like that, so, you know, actual talented people could also come forward. But that's none of my business, right?
Yeah.
Umar Inayat, you came on the scene in 2005.
Yeah.
Less than 1 year. And you're the hit. You're the one everybody's talking about. They're like 1,000 people hailing you for your work. And you singing Be the One and whatever and stuff like that with a confused identity proposition.
It's you've got something, by the way.
You've got something really bad going on. Okay. So 1,000 people hailing you is your benchmark for success. What is this benchmark that you've set yourself when you did not want to be a lawyer?
Yeah.
Tell me, what was the benchmark?
See, I want to change.
My daddy will pay for a song and I will be a hit. Yeah. Less than 12 months for you in the scene, you've already got 2 videos out. Obviously, you've paid for them, right?
Yeah.
Ha.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
see, my success.
How did you get the amount of airtime that you got? Is it purely merit?
You don't even listen.
Is it purely merit?
I'll tell you what. Tell me. See, success, first of all, would be to change people like you living here. Okay? Now, getting through to your head is impossible because you don't even listen.
I don't need to. You've already told me.
Success has initials. Success has the first step, the second step. You know, you just can't get to the top explaining to everybody that, you know, this is Umar Inayat, the successful guy. Success is that I would change the mentality living in Pakistan. I would actually change people who think the way you think. I want to be known from Pakistan and people appreciating me for what I did. You think making a song is easy? You're comparing it to being a lawyer? Well, my friend, things have changed. We've got brilliant designers. You know, we've got brilliant people who are not called tailors now. You know, is because they do brilliant work. Okay?
Relax.
You're living in the past, dude.
Relax, dude. You don't know what you're talking about. You haven't used a line that's your own. Okay? Whatever you were saying right
How's
now
it my
is
line?
not...
I choose my line.
Listen to me.
Go ahead, go ahead.
If you want to change the society,
Yeah.
then you don't need to be freaking singing songs like Tenu Leke Jana.
Why? What's wrong with it?
You know, that's not how you change the mindset of a society. Again, if you want people to, you know, start grabbing girls and take them away, and if you want lyrics like love and I love you and you're a guy, you're a girl, and that's all you can write about, that's not how you change the frame set of a society. If you want to change the society, start writing about what's happening in the society. Start writing about the hatred, start writing about the politics, start writing about all the crap that's happening around the borders. Why don't you write about
What do you
that? Have
think
you written anything about that?
What do you think I am, a black rapper or something, man? You know, I'm not from New York, dude. I'm from
Black rappers
Pakistan.
are doing
I
justice
have
to the
changed
society.
the music scene.
You have
For
not
the past
changed
2
anything.
years, you would, in your car, would be listening to what? Rock music, which isn't really rock. There are not many people who are doing rock. At least I added more flavor to the music scene. You know,
Dude, honestly
how many
speaking-
people actually did
honestly
what I
speaking-
did? In Pakistan.
How many people?
In Pakistan.
Everybody was there. Everybody shared a room.
Oh, we're together. Let's go to the... everything together.